Hey, welcome back Campfire Strummer, and today we're going to talk about, in this video, chord changes. How to make it nice and smooth, nice and clean, so it doesn't sound like it's dragging or throws your timing out. Alright, let's get into it. If you're playing a Campfire song like something like a Brown Eyed Girl, for example, and it's sounding like that, where when you change chords, it doesn't sound nice and clean and there's too much open strings going on. And this is a very common problem that I see beginners make, especially beginners, near beginners who have tried things on their own before they come and see me. So like they're playing and they're changing way too early. And when I say way too early, that's a bit of an exaggeration. What I mean, they're changing on beat 4 of the strum pattern, all right? Not on the end of beat 4, all right? And what this does, it just, there's too much sort of, I don't know the right term, but too much of it just 3, 4, too much open strings going on there in between the chords. And if they get that, if they don't have too much open strings, they're landing the next chord on the end of 4 instead of on beat 1. All right, now some songs you do need this, you do need those chords pushed forward from beat 1, but we're not talking about it in this case. It's just like the lifting on the 4 and landing sometimes on the end of 4. So, or they have like 2 strums where there's no chord there and it's just all open strings ringing out. So how do we get around that? Well, it's quite simple, and we just follow my practice pathway formula, CPR. So we chunk it down, play it slow, and do repetitions. So in this instance, example, we're going to just do G to C, okay, which is a very common chord change, comes up in many songs. But so all I get the student to do is like chunk the strumming down. So we're not doing the strum pattern, but we're going to do a strum on every beat, except on the last one where we're going to do it down, up. All right, so we're going to go down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Now, you can, of course, you can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 if you prefer. However, in my experience with teaching adult beginners, I find that when they say what the strumming pattern is, it helps get their hand and brain to sync up better. All right, and also because we're going to do something a little bit different on that upstroke. All right, so that's when we want to change the chord on that last end of that beat 4. So we got to go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. All right, so what I get them to do, apart from saying the strumming pattern, when they get to the end of that 4 where they do an upstroke, that's when they emphasize the up to lift off, right? Up and change. So, and really start to drill that in, because it really comes down to, like, one, they're very hesitant about, or they're very unsure about getting to the next chord on time. So they generally take too long to get there, and their ear just hasn't adjusted yet to where it's meant to be. So doing this little exercise, and when I say exercise, this isn't a standalone exercise. I don't promote those things. What we do is in the context of the song. Okay, so in this case, I'm just using Brown Eyed Girl as an example, G, C. All right, just the first 2 chords. So we're going down, 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 up, down, 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 up. All right, and then on the up, I'm making sure I lift on the up. All right, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. All right, so that's not a 5-minute fix for most people. It takes a little bit of coordination, and you may have to take that slower, just down, 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 up. All right, But if you concentrate and focus on that, you'll find that your chord changes will get faster, snappier, and be a lot more cleaner. And it's not going to throw your rhythm and timing out. Whereas if you lift on 4, landing on the beat, on the end of beat 4, it can throw the timing out and you can get a bit lost, especially if you sing as well. All right, if you sing along and play, that can get in the way. All right, so from here, down, up, down, down. Once they're comfortable with that, I then introduce the third chord, which is the D chord. So, and then just run G, C, G, D. Maybe. Sometimes we just have to do the G to D as well, all right, and practice that in sort of isolation, still in song context, so it's just down, 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 up, D, down, 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 up. All right, and if you practice like that, pretty soon you're going to be able to put all those 3 together. Down, 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 up, 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 and so on and so forth. So you practice like that. Chunk it down, you play it slow, and you do many repetitions until you get it. Then when you've got that, then add the strumming pattern back in and still be very mindful of the last and. So down, 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 up, down, up, 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 down, up, and so on and so forth. Obviously, you probably have to go a little bit slower than that to get that hand coordination with the brain going as well. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that is just a great way, very simple way to keep it song-based, so it means something to you, and it's not a standalone exercise, even though we isolate the chord changes in the song that you are working on. All right, and that will help you get nice clean chord changes going, and your confidence will grow, and your rhythm will be there, and you'll be having so much more fun. All right, and if you're looking to play your first Campfire song, hey, I may have a resource that will benefit you. It's all free. It's my 4-chord starter songbook. It's just got a bunch of 4-chord songs in there, all laid out for you in simple ways that you can easily understand. Go through at your own pace. And if you'd like to look into that, see if it's for you, hey, just follow this link here and that'll take you straight there. And you can get extra help. There's a bit of a community there as well. So get in there, play around with the song, see if it's for you. As I said, it's all free. All right, so that's it for me. All right, keep on going, Campfire Strummer, and we'll be back real soon. All right, bye for now.